There is a adventure of Paul the Creeper.
Hello! Welcome! Welcome.
Get to write a story about Carl the Creeper.
Hello.
How are you gonna do that?
Hello. Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
How are you gonna do that? Write a story about Carl the Creeper and give money.
Is this thing on? I think this thing is on. Go ahead and like and subscribe, chat with notifications if you're brand new around here. It would mean
Hang on.
it would mean the world to us. Yeah, hang on, chat, hang on. Today, we finally fucking are here. The investor call that everyone has been shitting over, PTSD, in the GTA community, it's all ending today. Hopium copium, we're at the max, and I have a song for you guys. Love is a very fucking long road. Here we go. We gotta play this before the investor call. Guy! We have something to react to before the investor call, by the way. Bad luck, I guess. There was a girl, she said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate things to have each other at home. It's a long road. Yeah, love. It's a long. What the fuck? Ain't no way. Wow. Breaking news. That shot. Wow, I gotta show you this chat. I would wait for the moon chat. Yeah, we were desperate things to have each other at home and give her one more chance to try and save my soul. I can't believe that happened before GTA 6. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Yeah, it was hard to give up. Some things are hard to let go. Some things are never enough. I guess I only can hope. Yeah, we were desperate things to have each other at home and give her one more chance to try and save my soul. It's a long road. Yeah, love. It's a long road. Yeah, we were desperate thing. It's a long road. They're at home. Give it one more chance. Yeah, long. Save my soul. It's a long fucking road. It's almost over. It's almost over. We're getting there. Alright. Alright. Well, we're gonna do this song. This song in chat. And we're gonna show you this one thing. I cannot believe this one thing. There's no end. We got this before GTA fucking 6. This. Ain't no way. We got this before GTA fucking 6. We can't be so off together. I actually can't believe this. That's crazy. It happened to be at the same party. We left it up the chair. I remember every time you kissed me. Now you're asking me to dance. Actually, I need to put it on this screen real quick. Move with each other. Ooh. We could dance this dance forever. We could be so hot together. So hot together, baby. We can be hot now. So hot, we could be so hot together. So hot together, we can be hot. Feel good, so good. Ooh, yeah. Nothing on top of everyone. It's good enough. Everything I could do before. And then mine is a moonlight. Wondering if it's alone. Bring it down, take me home. You can be so hot together. So hot together, and we can be hot. So get down, so hot, breaking up. We can be so hot together. So hot together, baby. We can be hot. Another deal, good, so good. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Up, baby. We can be so hot together. Oh yeah. We can be so hot together. 405. With each other. Ooh. We can dance this dance forever. We can be so hot together. So hot together. And we can be hot. Yeah, good. So good. Ooh, so hot. It's so hot. Oh, baby, we can be hot. Yeah. So hot. So hot. It's too hot. Look at this. I forgot how good this was. And this is a year old, chat. So trailer 3 is gonna be so good. So hot. Okay, and this one goes out to TGG. This one goes out to TGG if he's watching. If he's watching, that is. This one goes out to TGG. Look on the take my tail. Everyone wants the thrill. And then there's all the dice and one more. I need a high master real quick. Some will win, some will lose. Some of them sing the blues. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers. Oh wait. Oh no. Enter event. Somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Street light people. Don't stop believing. On other things, like people. So then, if I do this, right? What? I'm confused. How did I forget how you join these things? I always forget how you do that. Then you can access the website. Webcast up to 15 minutes before. Okay, we have 15. We have like not that much time then.
Hello?
Hello, welcome to the stream. We have.
Hello to the stream.
I know that, but they probably couldn't hear you. So we're gonna react to this real quick. The Mindplex official trailer. I just put that in the chat.
Oh my gosh, I've already seen it.
We're gonna react to this. We're gonna react because we're a reaction channel.
For every person you kill and for every chest you open.
I wonder where that is, chat. I wonder where
You
that
got
is.
that.
If you didn't know, Mindplex is coming back. Oh, I wonder where that is. And next one turns when? June 12th. Chat, that's not that far away, but
Oh
we'll
my gosh, June, oh my gosh, June 12th? Oh my god. I didn't know that. That's super close.
that's
We won't be here.
we won't be here. We're going on vacation. We need a vacation.
You might see a stream on the 13th on the vlog channel.
Oh yeah, I can show you
Stay
guys.
tuned.
I can show you guys. We already have it ready. Where is it? This. Right here. In 22 days, IRL stream going to Target Joyride Day. And then Joyride Day. Have a great Joyride Day, you guys. I wonder who that could be. I wonder if that's Ryan Tran. I think that could be Ryan Tran. Low key. Low key chat. Yeah, we're starting it really early, 6:45 in the morning. Go ahead and click notify. You can watch it afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got to be done before Ryan starts streaming at 8.
So, now we wait for an investor call.
We're gonna end. We're gonna end that stream on the vlogs channel right just in time to watch Ryan Trahan
So,
react to our picture that we put up.
So, you may be wondering what happened to this live stream on the 27th for the Take 2 thing. I think this is just a nothing thing. Plus, I'm going to be busy building a fence, probably still. I don't know. It also happens really early my time. So, yeah, that's a lot the main reason we're not doing that. But you do have a lot other streams on this channel. Let's go to our channel. This is just the first of many live streams coming on this channel. We have the Minecraft Live is next. The Status to Play is after that. Summer Ad Fest / Summer Mid Fest / what else did they call it? I forgot what else they call it. But that's after that. And then the Xbox, the new Xbox will be shown. We're not that far away, chat. And then after that, we are out of here. This is the day we leave, by the way, chat. After the Xbox showcase, we're gone. We're outie. We don't get to do the Nintendo Direct. Unfortunately, the Nintendo Direct, if you didn't know, it's happening in mid-June. That's what we've heard, at least. It could be wrong. It could be wrong, but it's most likely right. So don't be surprised. We don't get to play Mineplex right away, but we'll be back. We'll be back for it. We'll be back.
Yeah, so don't watch any other people, because otherwise we're not going to get any viewers on the Mineplex video.
Yeah, we'll be back the 22nd, most likely, making videos. We still want a full day. We get back to 21st, but we'll take a full day off.
Full day? We're gonna take like 7 weeks off.
Yeah, but we get back to the 21st, and then we're gonna take maybe the 22nd off too. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, that's plus.
Well, we're gonna leave, and then when we come back, I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be here.
Plus, the GTA 6 trailer might be coming out right around then, if it's not been out. We'll be back.
So I'm gonna be here for like
just
a week or so, and then I'm gonna come back over there.
Probably the GTA 6 trailer 3 is probably gonna come out the 23rd, chat. If it's not coming out the 26th, the 2nd, the 9th. If it's not coming out the 26th, it's not coming out the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th. It's coming out the 23rd. And then after that, we have marketing. That'll take us through July, August, and then the next trailers will be in September. You'll get back-to-back trailers really fast. It's going to feel like nothing. It's going to be like, wow, we sat through all of that. Now we're finally getting news every week. That's crazy. That's going to be a crazy time. I'm going to be a GTA 6 fan.
Well,
You don't have much longer, Chad. You literally only have a few months. Crazy. And then trailer after trailer after trailer. It's going to go so fast. And then you're going to be into November before you know it. And then the game will be out. Crazy. So, what do you want to talk? What do you think is going to... Yeah, let's talk about this. What do you think is going to be in the investor call today? Okay, I'll take it away first. I think they're going to... Well, he already basically confirmed what he's going to say. But basically what he said before this earnings call, if you didn't hear, he did an interview right before this earnings call for some reason. I don't know why. It's him. His name is Strauss the Bank Check, if you ever heard of him. He said, marketing begins the 22nd for GTA 6. So, he's probably going to say that again. And then he's going to say, the game is coming out November 19th. He's going to say that. Like he did in the interview before this goes live. And then he's probably going to actually give maybe a release date for Trailer 3. Just maybe. There's a high possibility he could. He also could do pre-order, like when pre-orders are coming out. He could announce that as well. And then after that, he's going to talk about how much the game's going to make. Then he's going to talk about how much GTA Online made. He's going to talk about how much RDR Online made. Then after that, he goes into other games on how much they made. And then after that, people can ask questions. And I guarantee the first question is going to be GTA 6. GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. It's not going to be avoidable anymore. Literally all the questions are probably going to be GTA 6. I won't be surprised. But of course, there's going to be that one guy that always asks about the fucking mobile games. Get over the mobile games. There's a bigger game called GTA 6 coming out this year. Ask about that. Investors, am I right, chat? Gotta ask about everything. But not about the biggest game ever. That's my rant. That was my rant. I had a rant. I had to. So, what do you think is going to happen in this investor call since I took it away first? Hello? Hello? Chat, I think we lost Kraken. One Kraken down.
What?
What do you think is going to happen during this investor call?
Nothing.
Nothing. They can't say nothing. They actually can't. Destiny 2 is getting no more updates. Yeah, no.
Deleted website that broke the internet. What?
Chat, by the way, I got some nice mid-warm tea now. It's a bit cold. From Starbucks. I got mid-warm tea now. It's from Starbucks. It's got a little cold. I have not drank it all. I know.
There's no
Sue me, dare me. Dare me, sue me. You can't.
There's no way. I'm suing. No.
No, don't actually sue me. Chat, please don't actually sue me.
Oh, I'm suing you. Oh.
I don't know what to talk about. We went live early. Usually, GTA fans. Actually, let's look at their stock. You know what? Let's actually look at their stock. Take to stock. It's at 240. It's about the close, by the way, to chat. Oh, this doesn't update right away. What the heck? Does this update right away? I don't know. Okay, this does update right away. So it's still up. Oh, it just went down a bit. So it's at 240. The market's about to close, and the earnings call.
Did you tell them the news you sent me just now in the Discord?
Yeah, I did tell them about the news. I said we got this before GTA 6. That's crazy.
There ain't no way. There's no way. There's no way Patrick's last episode is the next one.
I can't. No, there's actually no way. I don't believe it, but I kind of believe it.
How would they do the show without it?
I don't know.
They have to introduce like a new character. No, there's no way. What are the? Let's see the things.
SpongeBob actually just died. Chat, SpongeBob actually just died. They're killing SpongeBob, basically. They're trying to make a new SpongeBob, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
What? They killed him off?
Basically, like, without Patrick, you don't really have a show, do you?
No.
They basically killed SpongeBob off. Like, literally.
Patrick leaving is the real series finale. End of an era. Yeah, no.
I can't believe we got that before GTA. That's crazy to me. Well, I'll be right back, chat, because I need to go use the restroom, number one. Number two, I'm going to maybe heat up this tea.
No, they're just killing shows. There's no. What's wrong with the world? Why are they killing all of our favorite shows? I think they're purposely making all the pros bad now.
Chat, guess who's back? Shady's back. Hello, friend. Alright.
Why you're not Slim Shady?
Oh, what the heck? What? No, I definitely am. My mouse. What? What is
You're
wrong?
just imitating.
What?
No, you're just imitating.
Chat. Chat.
No.
My mouse broke.
No.
My mouse actually broke. What the hell? I'm moving it right now, but it's not actually moving.
Your mouse broke. Take my mouse. Use my mouse.
What do you mean? It's the same mouse. So wait, what?
Yeah, you'll take my mouse and use it. Yeah, I'm not there.
No, what I mean is it probably won't work.
I would not work.
What? What is wrong with my mouse? Help, sir.
Did you turn it off?
No, it's on. See? Go to my stream.
Look at the back.
Go to my stream. What?
Go to the stream. Fine, I'm going to the stream.
Why is it just stuck? I've never
What
seen
do we
it.
do?
I've never seen this in my life.
Stream picture.
What? How's it just frozen like this?
I'm at the stream.
See? Look.
I'm at the stream.
Dude, this is not good. What?
Turn off the background.
I did.
It's a restart your PC.
Oh, there it goes. What the hell? That was weird. That's weird. I've never seen a mouse do that.
The Chinese.
Huh?
The Chinese.
The Chinese.
The Chinese.
It's 3:09, chat. Well, at least where I live. It's probably later or
Guys,
earlier.
guess what?
Who knows? What?
Rudy, guess what?
What?
The semi-synchron. I can't say it. Semi-synquintennial.
It's the
Semi-quincentennial.
semi-quint. I can't say it. He can.
Semi-quincentennial. Semi-quincentennial. The semi-quincentennial.
Why is it poor? Huh. That's weird. Probably because my mouse
The
was acting weird.
semi-quincentennial.
So, Starlink. Ooh. Nice job,
Are you
Starlink.
wearing a semi-quincentennial hat, Chad? I'm wearing a semi-quincentennial hat.
Oh, by the way, hold on. I want to show you this. Where's eBay? eBay.
I looked at the hat. I thought this was the one that Ryan Chan was wearing.
I want this. Chat, I want this.
One episode. You have to buy the legit one from the actual website, but it's like $70.
Too much, chat.
It's $250 for the semi-quincentennial. Also, what's wrong with the French?
What do you mean?
If you're French and you're in the chat, what is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
The thing I sent you earlier today?
What?
The thing about the mother giving birth to the thing with-
Stop talking. Stop talking. Demonetization.
No, yeah.
I know it's freedom of speech, but they're still gonna do it.
Freedom of speech. I'm staring YouTube.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You can't. You're supposed to swear because that's how you make more money now. Because you don't want kids.
Then you get demonetized.
You don't want You can swear as much as you want. You don't want kids watching your content. Is the thing.
If you're a kid, leave now. Leave now, or we're gonna sue your family for watching content.
You make 50% less money with a kid watching. It's crazy.
Yeah, no. It's called Democrats.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here because you just heard me swear. Whoa, crazy. Get the fuck out of here now. Bye bye.
Well, kids
Leave.
don't care about it. Kids don't care about that. We used to watch Markiplier when he was swearing all the time. I used to watch PewDiePie, Markiplier.
Hey, parent! Come here! I'm swearing! Alright, there. Now they left. They're gone now, chat. They're gone.
No, you have to do the Alexa thing.
Hey, Alexa!
Hey Alexa, do something.
Do something.
Hey Alexa, turn on something at full volume. So say it, something bad at full volume.
Hey, Alexa! Turn on the loco radio at full volume. There.
No, you gotta turn on something worse so their parents come in and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I don't. Alright. Alright, if you want me to say it. Alright, you want me to say it, I'll say it.
No, because you're gonna get sued.
I'll say it.
No, you're gonna get sued.
How would I get sued for saying what I'm about to say?
Because they're gonna turn on and then they're gonna come in here and then they're gonna be like, "You're watching the stream," said it, and they're gonna go to you and they're gonna be like, "I'm suing for damages."
What damages?
It's called the Democrat. Have you ever heard of it?
You don't even know what I was gonna say, but okay.
It's called the Democrats in it.
I was gonna
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna turn on Nick Shirley.
Oh, let's see it. Let's get rid of all the Democrats. Say it. Wait, can they hear me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
Would
can.
it work? Would it work?
I don't know. I think they can hear you pretty fine. Can
Hey
you?
Alexa, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
Charlie Kirk. Oh yeah.
Let's see if we got anyone.
Oh, if you don't use Alexa, hey Google, turn on Charlie Kirk, full volume.
Yeah, hey Google, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
Is there any other AIs that I'm forgetting?
Hey Siri.
Oh yeah, hey Siri, turn on Charlie Kirk full volume. All right, now that all the kids are fucking gone.
Hey Gemini, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
What did you just say?
Hey Gemini, like Google AI.
Gemini. Who has Gemini AI?
I don't know, everyone. Hey Claude, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume. Let's see how many people are viewing. What's the other one? Hey ChatGPT, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
Well, if they use Grok, they're a Republican, so I don't even need to mention Grok.
Okay, what is another one? We just said Siri. That's the Apple AI. That's the AI assistant. How do you get that?
How do you get the Apple Assistant? Siri? I don't know. I think you download it. I think so. I don't know. Or maybe it just
No,
comes.
what is it?
Or maybe it just comes with the phone. I
I
don't know.
know I have a different AI on mine,
What's your AI, Grok?
but it's not enabled.
It's not Grok. It's
No, it's Bixby.
it's what?
Bixby.
Bixby? What the fuck is Bixby?
So AI on an Android phone.
Oh.
I can turn it on.
Never heard of it.
Let me turn it on right now.
Hey, Bixby. I've never heard of you. What the fuck do you do?
Let me go to AI and see if it turns on. AI assistant.
Let's see
How
what
do I turn it on? How do I turn it on? Greg, how do we turn this other AI on?
No.
I turned it off when I got the phone. I don't know how to turn it back on.
Groka's going to be like, no, don't use another AI. Just use me.
Sidebar settings. Power off menu. Bixby. Haha. Bixby disabled. Yeah, no, I disabled it. What do you mean? It's the Android AI. Just say, hey Bixby, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
Hey, Bixby, turn on Charlie Kirk full volume.
You said it wrong. You said it wrong.
What?
Sound like you said, hey Bixby.
Well,
With a V. You know, like a Big B coffee, but like Bixby.
oh, by the way, I want to show you this, guys.
Hey Duncan AI, turn it.
Duncan AI. What the fuck are you talking? Duncan AI. Oh, okay, Chad, I wanted to show you this. Not that. GTA 6 now. And then we get here.
Hey rope list.
Oh, by the way, if you want to check out, if
Yeah,
you want to
yes.
check out the map, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. Let's go back here. All right,
Okay.
back here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we did ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Claude. Hey, Microsoft Copilot.
Microsoft Copilot. All right, stop.
Hey, Copilot, turn on Charlie Kirk at full volume.
Stop. Actually, we need to talk about this.
I'm trying to fail the ass.
Look
Meta.
at this, guys. Look at this. So this is the GTA 5 map, and this is the GTA 6 map. Look at that. It's like 5 times the size. Look at how big that map is. And then if I turn off the GTA 5, if I turn off the GTA 5 map, look at this. Look at this. This is huge. It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge. And then if I do the Red Dead Redemption 2 map, where did that go? Look how big it is. This is the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. It doesn't even cover like 1/4 of it.
How are you looking at the map?
And then if I look at the GTA 4... look at the GTA 4 map! Oh my god, rest in peace, the GTA 4 map. That's like nothing compared to this map. Holy crap. Let me look at San Andreas.
We're back to the GTA map.
Oh, look at that. San Andreas is kind of...
We're going to the GTA 5 map.
Look at that.
Oh, go to the GTA 5 map. Well, it's bigger, but it's kind of like not that much bigger.
Chat, this map is huge. I don't know what he's talking about. So we have...
Not really that big.
We have the Lena Nine Keys, the Florida Keys. Ooh, a blimp is gonna spawn here, chat. This is Jason's house, by the way.
Yeah, we have the Florida key. Where's the Everglades?
The Everglades are... Where are they? Right here. No, that's the grass. Where are they? Fort Gallahorn. Where are they? I have actually no idea. Miami.
Grass Ribbon.
Where the heck are they? Is it the grass river?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Ambrosia. It's the grassy part. That's the Everglades, yeah. It literally says Everglades on everything.
Oh, okay. I'm blind. I'm blind, chat.
Military base?
The military base is down here.
Okay, there's like 7. What is that one in the Everglades? There's one over there.
This one is a military base? Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, right there.
Right here? That's just water. This is a military base.
Well, you're far.
Oh, no, this is the airport.
Sure, it's too far back.
This is the airport. Never mind. Where's the prison?
Yeah.
Isn't the prison around here? Where's the prison?
I don't know. There's an ant over here.
Guys, do you happen to know where the prison is? What is this?
No, who knows?
And then this is Mount. Look at that. Fort Gellhorn, chat.
What? What?
Oh, hey, a gun store.
Yorktown. Panama City. Wait, what?
Oh, is this Lucia's house?
Panama City, Florida? Oh,
Huh.
isn't Miami like 7 hours from what?
Oh,
Miami was like 7 hours from Panama City, Florida.
yeah. Rockstar's making it closer together, so it's not that far of a drive. What do you mean?
I want it to be that far of a drive.
Oh my. Okay.
They're not going for the realistic.
Another house? Wait, what? Why is there so many houses? Is this like just speculation?
Because you can buy them.
Oh, hey, cars! You can customize the cars, chat. Who knew? In a Grand Theft Auto game, you can customize cars.
Right.
What?
Are these confirmed things?
Yeah.
How did you get this map?
It's in the chat, number 1. Number 2, the red is what's speculation. I think. How do I check?
Oh, well, how do they know it? How do people know the map?
Because it got leaked.
They don't work together.
It got leaked. It basically got leaked.
It got leaked. Yeah, but they could change it. What do you mean?
Well, yeah. They could, but they're probably not going to. What do you mean?
What if we get the game and the map is completely different?
Most of this map is going to be right.
I was gonna say go to all the buildings. Let's see if there's any like office buildings or things you can buy.
Office buildings. What is this? Downtown. What is this?
I wish like for the casino heist, that would be so weird. For the casino heist, you buy a rival casino.
You know what? Have we seen a casino yet in GTA 6? Have we? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Have
but,
we?
Like, what if for the casino heist you buy a casino and then you have the casino for robbing the other casino?
Speaking of heist, chat, I think GTA 6 needs more heist. There's not that many options
What do you mean?
in GTA 5. What do I mean? So what do I mean? There's not that many good heists, is what I mean. There's not really name 10 good heists off the top of your head. You can't. You literally can't.
There's isn't even 10.
There's more than 10 heists. Number 1, number 2. Number 2, you can't name 10. You actually can't name 10 good heists. I can name, let's see, Cayo Perico is a really good heist. The Diamond Casino is okay, you know, it's up there. The Doomsday heist. Is that it? Is that all the good heists that I can name? Yeah, GTA 6 needs more heists. If anyone from Rockstar Games or Take-Two, hello, number 1. Number 2, add more heist. We need more heist.
I have an idea for a heist. It's called a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. During a hurricane. Do it. That's my thing. That's my thing. That's my idea for the heist.
Oh, this is a hospital. Chat, we know where one of the hospitals are. Good to know.
Yay! We know where we spawn at. For like 10 seconds until we buy a house where we spawn at.
Fisher's Island. What kind of name is that?
South Beach. It's a golf course. It's purely speculative. What celebrity is going to be in the game?
What?
What celebrity is going to be in the game?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because we had the one guy, the rapper, in the one mission.
Probably a
So
lot.
we need another celebrity to be in one of the missions. Kanye West.
Kanye West in GTA. Okay. Where did Jason's house go? Was it down here more? It's like right down here, right? Oh,
I don't know, where's Michael's boat?
That's at Jason's house.
How did he get it?
How did he get it? That's a good question. We might find out.
That doesn't even make sense. Sound like the other side of the country.
Sir, we might find out. Trust me. The game literally might start off with, "Hey, I found this boat." You don't know. You actually don't know.
Hey, I found this boat. That's how we're going to describe it, is I just found this boat.
No, they would say something else other than that. Hey, I robbed.
How we're going to...
No. This is how exactly the conversation might go. Hey,
Hey, I robbed this guy from...
I robbed this guy from California. I got this boat.
You did what? I feel like that would be like the John Wick scene.
Well, Michael
You did what?
might come get his boat. I don't know. We might see Michael in this game, chap, just to come get his boat. Of course, that would be in the story, though, not in online. But he might come back in online. Who knows? Who knows?
What was his name? Michael. He like spits out his drink. What?
That would be funny.
You robbed Mike.
That would be very funny.
They just do the John Wick scene, but with Michael.
That would be very funny. I'd be laughing. I'd be like, "Oh, that's good humor, Rockstar Games. I like that."
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, we're already at 3:30. Whoa, time flies, Chad. Time literally flies. Holy. We have 1 hour.
Yeah, we're. It just started 2 minutes ago. What do you mean?
No, we have 1 hour. What are you talking about?
No, it's at 3:30.
No, it's not. It literally says right here.
They delayed it?
No.
They did delay it.
No, they did not. I can show you they didn't delay it right here.
Well, you said the investor call started at
8:30 UTC.
8:30
UTC, yeah.
UTC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 3:30.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
It is.
That's at 4. 4:30.
8:30 UTC JEST. 8:30 PM UTC. What? Did the timeline change? Or
Did Rockstar
well,
post?
earlier today, I think Rockstar Games changed the timeline so that we didn't know that they delayed it an hour.
We have 1 hour, chat. 1 hour. Lock it.
Oh, I guess we have to delay the earnings call an hour. Go back in time and change time so that it doesn't say 3:30 and it says 4:30 now. On it, sir. I changed it. So they have a time thing, that's what you're saying?
No.
What? What do you mean? They have a time machine.
No, they don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Start.
Yes, they do.
We have 181 days until this game comes out. That's crazy.
Literally this morning, you were like, when I was like, when does it start? And you told me 8:30 UTC, and then I looked it up, and it said 3:30 PM. They must have changed the timeline.
Error.
What?
Okay, we broke the chat. We broke YouTube chat, apparently. Alright.
I think Rockstar Games broke time.
What's that
I looked it
notification?
up. It literally said 3:30. It was like 3:30 a.m. and then I
So-
switched it to PM.
They would have.
And then it said 3:30 p.m.
Chat, we got good news. We got really good news. If it doesn't happen soon, I want to mention it. I do not want to mention it, but it starts with a D. And a hello, everyone. We didn't get that. Hello, hallelujah. We're in there, chat. We're in there.
What?
Hey, Rockstar Games or Take Two. If you're one of you are watching this, you should start off with the hello, everyone. Watch trailer 3 now. That would be good bait. I'd be like, good one. Or you should go with hello, everyone. GTA 6 pre-orders are out now. I'd be like, good one. Either way, that would be very funny.
You're gonna start it off with, hello everyone, we changed the timeline. We have a time change. Hello everyone.
What's up?
So weird. That's so weird. It should have already started in the original timeline.
Snow Chat, what do you want to talk about for another hour? Man, time is flying.
What?
What do you want to talk about for another hour?
It should have already started. There's no way.
I don't even know what to talk about. Oh gosh. Oh, I know what we could talk about. What do you think the price is going to be? I mean, it's basically already
$80.
It's already confirmed. It's basically already confirmed, which is 69.69. Very funny, Rockstar.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the other edition, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For the basic edition, it's
They don't even have anything to do with the gaming industry, and they want every game to be $80.
It's going to be $69.69 for the standard edition, and then for the other edition, it's going to be $80. Yeah. Very funny, Rockstar. I love that number, quite frankly.
America makes more money.
Yeah, they're not going to listen to Bank of America. They don't give a shit about a Bank of America. They probably call them and they're like, "Fuck you," and then hung up. That's what
they can't. Bank of America is invested in them.
I would have done it. I would have so done it.
Bank of America is on their board of investors. What do you mean?
I would have so done it, Chad. I don't even care if they uninvest. I'd be like, "Fuck you." All right, moving on.
Well, they have $40 million invested in Take-Two Interactive. That's what they said. That the Bank of America has $40 million invested in Take-Two Interactive, so that's why when they up the price, that's why they would make more money, because they're an investor.
Chat, Bank of America is trying to just get a lot of money, but they're not going to get it because
they have to. It's one of their investors.
No, they don't. They don't have to listen. What do you mean? They're gonna do it for 69.69. Funny number.
What do you mean they don't have to listen to their investors?
They don't have to.
Their investors would get mad, and then they wouldn't have any investors.
The basic edition. I'm telling you, the basic edition is gonna be 69.69. 100%. 100%. 100 million%.
It better be.
100 million%. They're not listening to the Bank of America.
$40 million invested in the company.
I'm telling you right now, Charles Algonet was like, he probably looked at that and was like, "You better make it 69, not 69."
Yeah, well, what do you mean? If Bank of America is an investor and you're an investor, and Bank of America comes to you and is like, "Hey, so if they make the game at $80, that means that we'll get a lot more money returned on our investments. We'll get a lot more money returned." And then all the investors are like, "That's a great idea. Let's make it $80.
It's going to be 69, not 69. I know that for a fact. They should just confirm it, honestly.
What do you mean? So you're saying the investors don't want to make money? Why do you think they're invested in the company? So they can make money. And Bank of America is telling them that they're going to make more money if they do this, so they're going to listen to that.
They would make more money, that is true, but they would also make less money.
All of the investors are going to listen to that, Well, the investors don't care how much their game makes because
Why don't they care what the game makes? Hello? Oh gosh.
they'll make even more money than they don't. So that's why they do that.
Chad, are we lagging by chance? I think we're lagging a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Let's see. Let's see. No, it says excellent. Okay. Okay.
It's what? What? Starbucks? What did Starbucks do?
What did Starbucks do?
Apparently, the Seattle mayor is mad at Starbucks for some reason.
So we should get this link in soonish. Like 4:15. Chat, we're gonna be listening soon. One last final prediction. He's gonna mention GTA 6. Probably only a few times. But at least it's something. He's gonna mention hopefully pre-orders, trailer.
Hopefully he mentions there's not going to be imbalance.
And then he's gonna announce that the marketing starts the 22nd. And that's all we know so far.
Yeah. Marketing starts. Well, is it calendar summer or is it no, is it the calendar? I don't know what it is. It's the calendar version of summer, or is it the meteorological?
Okay.
Summer.
Basically, if you're just joining, before he did this call, he went to a podcast and he said the 22nd we will start marketing for GTA 6. Because it's summertime.
Okay, so they're going with calendar summer.
Yep.
Because meteorological summer starts on June 1st. That's when the temperature goes up all the way to 90 degrees and stays there. It doesn't go down to 30 at all.
So,
you remember last year when we stayed and it was super cold, a week later it was a heat wave? Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Specifically next week, where it's 87 degrees outside.
We're almost there, chat. It's almost 4 o'clock, and then we just have to wait 15 more minutes. Rockstar could.
I can see what temperature it is now.
Rockstar could, at 4 o'clock, give us the trailer. They could. Or they could give us pre-orders. They could. They literally could.
If they give us the trailer at 4 o'clock, then what's going on now?
Huh?
Why would they give us the trailer at 4 o'clock?
Because at the end it would say pre-order now, and then they can literally, while live, talk to their investors and be like, this is how much we already made. That gives them enough time.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, that gives them enough time. The trailer's only going to be like, what, 2 minutes again? So they have enough time to do it.
30 minutes. They're expecting to sell that much in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
It is Thursday. That's true.
You're gonna get paid tomorrow. So do I want to afford gas or buy GTA? I think I'll buy GTA 6 and walk to work tomorrow.
It's only
No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna be 69.69 chat. I know that for a fact. Oh, by the way, guys, that 4chan guy was wrong. Who knew? Who knew?
Maybe so could be correct, but
Who knew, chat? Who knew?
you don't know what they're gonna say. I don't know.
I mean, he basically already came out and said it. So I'm not sure why he's doing this.
You already did what? What?
Like I said, he had a what is it called? Podcast. Jeez. Why did he go?
Was it a live podcast?
No, but it came out today, 1 hour before the earnings call. Actually, 2 hours. Was it 2 hours? It might have been 2 hours. Huh?
When did he film it?
Today.
How do you know?
Because he literally said the date in the video.
Oh yeah, he could have. So he could have filmed it a month ago and just said it was May 21st. When did they announce the earnings call?
I don't even remember.
He could have been. He could have been like, so I want to release this an hour or 2 hours before the earnings call on the 21st, and he could have announced it and then filmed a podcast and then just be like, we're gonna say that it's the 21st and then release it on the 21st.
Alright, we have 10 minutes until 4 o'clock, and then we have 15 more minutes to wait. Alright, chat, we're almost there. Like and subscribe with notifications if you're brand new around here. And make sure you go hit the notification bell. Not the notification bell. And then notify me for the Minecraft live thing. Because, man, I cannot wait for that. Minecraft live. What?
Minecraft Live.
Yeah, Minecraft live.
As Minecons are back, did you know that? That's a little weird.
Not really, but
Not full Minecon, but like that's Minecon technically. I think they're definitely doing a TwitchCon at the next TwitchCon. They're definitely going to be there.
Nah, they're not gonna be there.
That's in October, which I want to go do it so bad. But it's in California. It's in Democrat land. What's the one guy win? Did the one guy win?
What do you mean? It's still going on. It won't end until November. What are you talking about?
Did the Republican guy win?
Yes, he won the primary. Yes, but it doesn't. He doesn't get.
They held the vote. Yeah.
Yeah, he won the primary. Yes, but he can't get elected until November. So like, whatever.
Yeah, but they were saying how they didn't need an ID to vote, so everyone from around the country was going to California to vote for him because they didn't need an ID. So technically, I could go to California as myself and vote for the guy, even though I don't live there, but I don't need an ID to vote, so I can just vote. And then I can go to a makeup artist have them make me look like a completely different person, and then I can go vote for him again because I don't need an ID to vote. And I can do that like 7 times.
Well, the Republicans don't do
I
that.
don't need an ID to vote.
The Republicans don't do that. We don't cheat.
Figured that's what everyone was doing, just to prove a point to them.
They're not supposed to do that.
Let's go prove a point to them.
They're not supposed to do that. That's bad.
That's what everyone was doing. What are you doing?
That's bad. They shouldn't do that.
Sorry.
That-
Why is that bad?
They
We're
should
proving a point to them.
They should not do that.
Wow, we're proving a point to them. And,
They still should not do that.
they don't want ideas, so we're gonna go vote, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is why we need ideas,"
We should still not do it.
and then they're gonna vote to get ideas.
Charlie Kirk would not support this. He'd be like,
It's called proving a point every day.
cheating's not good, even if you're a Republican.
How else would you prove a point to them? They're not gonna learn about it.
Not by cheating. By actually winning legit.
What?
By winning legit.
What?
You have to win legit.
That's just not gonna happen. They're still gonna not have ideas for that.
Yes, it's hard, but it's possible.
No, that's impossible. The Democrats.
No, it's possible. 100%. 100,000,000% possible.
We don't want IDs. We don't want IDs. We don't want IDs. And they're gonna win, and then not have IDs again.
Cat, we're almost there. We're almost there to 4 o'clock, and then we have 15 minutes to wait.
It's basically the only way to tell them that they need ideas.
No.
Yeah.
You have to win legit.
Do something.
How much?
Live this part.
What do you mean? At 4:30, but you can join at 4 o'clock, and it's almost 4 o'clock. Well, not 4 o'clock. You can join at 4:15.
I think you join at 4:15. Starts at 4:30.
You can join at 4:15. Yes. We're almost there. We're almost there, chat. Lock in. Lock in. You actually have to fucking lock in. We have 5 minutes until a possible trailer. Possible. It's possible.
It's not gonna come out.
If it doesn't come out, we have a possible pre-orders. Just pre-orders. But if nothing of that if nothing comes out like that, then that's fine. It's fine. The investor call. By the way, guys, I don't want to give you PTSD, but I'm going to give you PTSD. The last time we streamed this earnings call, we got a delay. We got the delay. The D word. So, hopefully we don't bring bad luck to this one.
Yeah, but you said that we're not getting that.
It's not. It's not. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine to be streaming this. We are fine. I like how everyone left.
Yeah,
They're like,
well,
oh god. Oh god, they're manifesting it. Oh god. Let's leave. No, come back. Come back. That's funny.
Well, we already. I'm not surprised.
It's not gonna happen, Chad. It's actually not. I
I'm
promise.
not surprised.
I promise you, it's not gonna get delayed.
You say that until
No, I actually
you can
promise.
say that until it happens.
I promise you, this thing is not getting delayed. They've already spent the money on the marketing. They're not gonna delay it. if anything happens, like they're gonna cut back this game to get to this date. They're gonna start cutting things back, which is not a good thing.
But putting it back, how? What in?
By cutting the story or something, they're gonna cut things back.
Well, the people don't want that.
Well, it's gonna happen, which is unfortunate. It's better than a delay, Chad. It's better than
We're
a delay.
announcing that we're getting rid of everything from the game, so that the game can come out. No, people are not gonna like that.
It happened in GTA 5. It happened in GTA 5.
It happened in GTA 5.
Yep. To make it come out. It happened in RDR 2. It happened in
Okay,
basically.
What did they cut out?
It basically happened in a lot of the games that they made. Well, more story.
What did they cut out?
Story.
They cut out the story, but like what parts of it?
Just like things that they were gonna have in it, but then they cut it back because they didn't want to delay it again.
Okay, but what did we miss? What did we miss in the story?
Things that were gonna happen, but they had to cut it back because they didn't want no delay.
What were you gonna ask?
Don't know. Like, for example, Michael's boat was probably a DLC, but like they had to cut it back.
Michael's boat? What do you mean?
I actually guarantee this one for a fact. There's actually no way they just do a whole mission about getting rid of Michael's boat, but not him getting it back. They had that planned where there was a whole story of how he got it back, but they had to cut it back due to wanting to get this game out.
Yeah, well,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, Chad. It's gonna happen with GTA 6 because they want to get it out. The fans. What?
what?
If anyone from Rockstar or Take-Two is in here, number one, you should still try to get all the story out. If you can't, make a DLC.
No, I don't want to miss any of this. We don't want to miss any of the story.
Like, make a DLC, but you still cut that back. Like, still cut it back, make a DLC. And make it for, like, I don't know, like $20. And then we still get the game. And then if you want the DLC, then yeah.
How much money?
Well, that's how they did it with GTA 4.
You know how much money that is? You don't know how much money that is. So we're gonna buy the game for $80 because
It's $69.69. What are you talking? Stop saying $80. It's $69.69.
what?
It's $69.69. You're paying that unless you want.
Yeah, but that's the best version of it. Everyone's buying the best version of it.
Unless you want GTA Online money for some reason.
No one's gonna buy just the plain edition of GTA 6. They're gonna buy the best one.
Yeah, which would be $80.
Yeah, which means everyone's gonna spend $80 for the game.
But they don't have to. Is the thing. They can get the six. I don't understand.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna do it anyway. Everyone's gonna do it anyways because it's $80 for the best edition, and people want the best one, so they're gonna buy the best one.
Well, that's actually not even going to be the best one. The best one is going to be like 120. That comes with all the stuff. Plus, you get the best one
Okay,
still.
well then they're gonna do that.
Well, that one doesn't come out for some time though.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean? So everyone's gonna buy the best edition that comes out immediately, which is the $80 one, and then they're gonna wait till that one comes out, and everyone's gonna buy that one as soon as it comes out because they want the better edition. And then the DLC comes out, and they buy that, and then the new Xbox comes out, and then they buy it again on the Xbox.
Well, once the new
And then
Xbox
they buy it
comes,
again on PC.
no. Well, first of all, the PC is going to be out before the new Xbox One. The PC version is probably going to.
Okay, what do you mean?
The PC is probably going to release in June, is my guess. So we're 1 year away from that.
Okay, so let's say,
And then the new
everyone-
Xbox comes out
there's two editions.
in late 2027.
Let's say that there's a new edition. There's two editions of the game when it first comes out. There's the one that's $69, and there's the one that's $80. Everyone's gonna buy the $80 one because they want the best one. Plus, they're gonna buy the other one, which you said was $120. They're gonna buy that because they want it, the better version, as soon as that comes out. And then, if there's a DLC for $20, they're gonna buy that. And then the PC version comes out, so they're gonna spend probably another $80 or $120 on the game. Which would it be? 120?
No, because those won't they won't exist no more. So the best version would just be $80.
The best version would be what?
$80.
80?
Yeah, because
Okay, plus $80.
those won't exist anymore.
PC, yeah,
they'll only be for consoles.
Oh, the 120 will only be for the console?
Yeah, because it comes with the stuff, and it's only going to be limited edition. So not many.
Okay, so they spend $80 plus $20 for the DLC plus another $80 for the PC version. Which wouldn't they have to buy the DLC again for the PC version?
Yeah.
Plus another $20 for the DLC again, which is $200, and then when the console comes out, it's $120. That's $320 that they spend on buying the game over and over again.
What do you mean? What did you just say?
That's a lot of money.
What did you say 124 though?
The console.
Oh.
$80 plus $20, and then another $80 plus $20 for the PC one, and then another $120 for the console one.
Yeah, but there won't be that many made, so like, who knows who will get that?
A what?
They're only gonna make like 10,000 or something. It's not gonna be that many.
They're like 10,000 what?
121. That'd cost 120. They're not gonna make that many because it's supposed to be a limited edition that you get with cool stuff.
It's all it'll be so then what would the best version for the Xbox be?
Just the $80 one.
And then they have to spend another $20 for the DLC again?
Yeah, that's if they have to cut back. If they're not cutting back, then And it'll just be $80.
That's a lot of money. $300. Okay, well, let's say they don't have to cut back and they don't have DLC. That's still $80 3 times.
Yeah. Don't think people care. It's the biggest video game ever, they would say. Anyways, that's besides the point. We have an investor call in less than, I want to say 15 minutes, but we're not there yet. Almost.
See, that's $240.
Chat, I'm definitely buying it on PC when it comes out. 100%. I'm also buying it on console. They got me buying it twice, at least. That's all. That's all they're getting from me.
Okay, you're buying it 3 times?
What?
You're going to buy it 3 times?
What are you talking about? I'm only buying it once. I'm buying it once on the Xbox, once on PC. So that's only 2.
I mean, you have to buy it again on you have to buy it again on the new Xbox. I mean,
why do I have to do that? What are you talking about?
because it'll be a better version of it.
What?
Because it'll be a better version of it. What do you mean? It'll have better graphics. Because it's on the newer Xbox.
Well, I have the PC. What? No, I'm playing on PC.
You're not going to buy the new Xbox that's really good?
No. I'm going to be on PC.
Sure. Well, you're going to be left behind.
What are you talking about? GTA 6 will have crossplay. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the new Xbox, everyone's going to buy it.
Okay. They still have crossplay.
What's the best Xbox?
PC chat. PC's better. Let's be honest here. PC's better.
Well, that is a PC. It's a PC and a console.
PC's still better though.
Yeah.
Did I get a new email? Yeah. Did Rockstar Games tweet? Yeah, I got a notification. See. Boo, we're almost there. I'm gonna go quickly use the restroom. You can handle these guys real quick. Have less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, but everyone's going to buy the new Xbox. So. He's a little weird if he doesn't buy the new Xbox, because everyone's going to buy it. It's going to be the best one. I'm definitely buying the new one. But also, I won't buy the best edition of GTA 6. I will buy the $60 one, the $69 one. Because what will the best edition even get you? It's going to give you like three things that you don't even need. So I'm definitely going to buy.
Slim Shady's back. Alright, we're back. That was the fastest bathroom trip ever. Alright. What have you been talking about? Fill me in on what you talked about.
What?
Fill me in on what you talked about, sir.
I said I was talking about I don't know what you're talking about, but everyone's gonna buy their Xbox, and I'm gonna buy it. And also, I'm not gonna buy the best edition of GTA 6 because it's not even gonna give you anything.
Yes, it will. What do you mean? It'll give you GTA Online money.
Yeah, you don't need it. How much? How much money would it give you to start out?
Well, 500,000.
To start out?
Yep. That's how it was in GTA 5. 500,000.
Yeah, but I'm so not. What else do you get from it?
You get a house, I think, if I remember correctly, and then you get one free car.
Can you get them? Can you get them without buying the new edition, the best one?
Yeah. But it would cost a lot of money, probably.
Okay, then why would I care? I could just grind money and then get them myself. What do you know?
Yeah, but heist won't be a thing for a little bit. Please, Rockstar, or Take-Two, if you're watching this, make heist day one, please. I beg you, thee. But they're probably not. They're probably not.
Yeah, of course they're not, because people won't buy the best edition. Actually, people would still buy it. Take-Two Interactive. I don't know what you're even talking about. No one's gonna buy it. Yes, they are. I mean, it's the best edition. All you ever have to do is say best on it, and people are gonna be like, well, I want the best one. And they're gonna buy it. And we're gonna have people buying it like 60 times. Definitely.
Yes, it'll be the most selling video game ever.
Yeah, for that reason only. Is that people are gonna buy it 60 times.
And it will be the most spent on video game ever in history. 3.5 billion spent on this game. Holy crap. That's just chump change to them, though. That's like nothing. They could spend like another $3.5 billion on this game if they really wanted to.
Yeah, but they're not going to, and then also definitely
Oh, yes. Play the lobby
they're
music.
definitely gonna have content that.
Yeah. Guys, can you hear that good? Hope so.
It's gonna be like there's definitely gonna be people that buy it over and over and over again just to like they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, the top game right now that's
Alright, well, let's lock in. We're here. We are here. GTA 6 is trending.
The game.
Of course it's trending. Why would it not be? The investor call pay. Alright, we are here. Type I was here in the chat. Alright.
What? They're saying, they're really gonna say, I want this game to be the most sold game because I liked your kind up there.
This is gonna be interesting.
They're like, well, I don't like the top game that's sold, so I'm gonna buy GTA 6 60 times so that it can become the best game. And then suddenly
So,
and they're gonna be like, what? So I just sold the game 7 billion. We sold 7 billion copies, even though we sold 70 billion copies, even though there's not that many people on the earth.
Chat, wait, before you say anything else, we are going to be quiet during most of this so you can actually hear them. But once they do say how much they're going to make, I'll intervene. I'll be like, wow, okay, that's a lot of money. But then I'll go quiet again. I'll tell you, if they say something important, I'll be like, okay, that's what that means, and then go quiet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk into the other room, and then if I hear you screaming, I'm gonna run back in here and be like, oh no, what did they do?
It's gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be a lot. Let's see. How much is he gonna? How much is he gonna say today? We're gonna make. Let's see. We're gonna make
$20 quadrillion.
No, he's gonna say we're gonna make 10 billion. We're gonna make $10 billion day one. Day one when this comes out, and that's just day one. Just day one.
We're gonna make one Google.
If he says that, I'm gonna be like,
that's
what?
impossible. That's not even possible. There's not even that much money on the planet.
Alright, we're almost there.
You would have to have all of the money. You would have to have all of the money that has ever been on the planet Earth, and you still want to be able to Google.
You know what, Strauss Zelnick? You're probably gonna retire after this, but you know, it's been nice. It's been nice. It's been nice having you. I wonder who's gonna take over the conference calls. We'll find out when GTA 7 comes out, if he's still here. Because I'm not listening. I'm not listening to any more conference calls when this game comes out. I don't think anyone will be. We'll find out who the new CEO is when GTA 7 comes out. We're gonna be like, oh, it's no longer Strauss. What happened to him? Yeah, he would be retired on the beach probably, just laying there, being like, oh, I don't know, what's a good name? Who would name his butler? I don't know. I have no idea. Reginald, go get me this. I don't know. That's just a common name. I mean, he could not tire. He could not tired. What did I just say? Retire. Ugh, English. Maybe he'll retire after GTA 7. Who knows? I mean, he literally could after this game comes out. He could. Does he want to? I don't know. That's literally up to him. We have 10 minutes. Lock in. I like their music. Their music is good, chat. Even though it's playing. Like I said, we're not going to talk at all unless he said something important, and then I'll talk, and then I'll go quiet again. That's how much money you made! Holy shit! And then I'll go quiet. Oh, I wonder... Oh, he also might... I forgot to mention this. He also might say when the new update is coming out for GTA Online. Forgot to add that. Wow, why have we not talked about that? That's weird. I don't know. I'm too busy talking about GTA 6. And also the final GTA Online update. It's definitely gonna mention that. At some point. In this call. He might say when that's coming out. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I literally completely forgot about that. Holy crap. How did I forget about the final? Wow, that's crazy. We're almost there! Woo! Super excited. We can finally hear something about this gosh darn game, chat. Let's fucking go. It's been over a year, and we're finally here. We're finally here. The road is ending. We can finally learn something new about this game. It's not gonna be much, though. I'm telling you that right now. It's not gonna be much. The music is so good, and I don't know why. We're almost 5 minutes away. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Trust the bank check. Can you get in here, bro? Okay. We're about 1 minute. No, not 1 minute. I'm joking. 5 minutes. Almost 5 minutes. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Alright.
If you can hear me, say one.
Say one. One. Cool.
Oh, you can hear me, okay.
Yes, I can.
But he could have just said one. And didn't hear me. Say one.
One.
Say
5 minutes.
Say.
Say what? Nolan's one.
Do a Donald Trump speech if you can hear me.
Donald Trump speech. My fellow Americans, quite frankly, welcome to the greatest speech ever. The best speech. No other speech is better than mine. And I would know.
Okay, so either you can hear me, or he's just doing a Trump speech. I don't know.
Quite frankly, I'm the greatest.
The world may never know. The world may never know when's the investment.
5 minutes. Probably almost
5 minutes. So either he could hear me say that, or he just said a random time. Who knows?
4 more minutes, Chad. Lock in. Actually, lock in. Go tell your friends. Go tell your mom about this. Go tell your dog about this. Go tell your cat about this. They need to watch the stream. Very important stream. Yes.
Oh, your dog? Your cat's not gonna watch this.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. It's very important that they do.
No, they're gonna not watch it when they're in their cat.
Go tell your mom. Go tell your dad. Go tell everyone you know that this stream is very important. They need to lock in for this investor call.
What do you mean? They're gonna be like the biggest game ever. Wow, those humans are so primitive.
What?
What? is human so obsessed with an investor call? Wow. It's so primitive.
Almost 3 minutes.
That's too much of that.
3 minutes. Lock it. Let's fucking go. 3 minutes. Woo! 3 minutes. Please hold tight. The broadcast will begin shortly. 3 minutes. 3 whole minutes. Can these 3 minutes go by any faster? Minutes. Lock in. Lock in. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Holy shit. 2 minutes. 2 whole minutes. 2 minutes. Woo! Alright. Watch. They just released the trailer now. 2 minutes. That would be bad timing though. They'd have to do like pre-orders right now, which would be interesting. It's probably almost 1 minute now. Strauss the bank check. 1 minute, Strauss the bank check. We have 1 minute. We literally have 1 minute, chat. Lock in. Lock the fuck in. One minute. Until we get some GTA 6 news. Finally. It's been such a fucking long road. But we're 1 minute away. Until we get some news. Holy shit. Alright, come on, 4:30. This is the longest minute of my life. It's 4:30. Oh. Loading event. We're loading. Hello. They're not gonna say hello.
Hello, and thank you for standing by. My name is Tiffany, and I will be your conference operator today. At this time, I would like to welcome everyone to the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026 Take-Two Interactive Software results call. All lines have been placed on mute to prevent any background noise. After the speaker's remarks, there will be a question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question during that time,
Guys, GTA 6 questions only.
then the number 1 on your telephone keypad. I would now like to turn the call over to Nicole Shevin.
Oh, what? Not Strauss?
Vice President,
What?
Investor Relations and Corporate Communications. Nicole, please go ahead.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference. Good afternoon. Thank you for
What?
joining our conference call to discuss
Okay.
our results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026. Good afternoon.
They
Thank you for
lag
joining
it.
our conference call to discuss our results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026 ended March 31, 2026. Today's call will be led by Strauss Zelnick, Take-Two's Chairman and Chief
Woo!
Executive Officer, Carl
They were
Slater, our
lagging, but they
President,
fixed it.
and Lainey Goldstein, our Chief Financial Officer. We will be available to answer your questions during the Q&A session following our prepared remarks. Before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that statements made during this call that are not historical facts are considered forward-looking statements.
Forward-looking
under federal securities
statements.
laws. These forward-looking statements are based on the beliefs of our management, as well as assumptions made by and information currently available to us. We have no obligation to update these forward-looking statements. Actual operating results
No
may vary
updates.
significantly from these forward-looking statements based on a variety of factors. These important factors are described in our filings with the SEC, including the company's most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly report on Form 10-Q, including the risks summarized in the section entitled Risk Factors. I'd also like to note that, unless otherwise stated, all numbers we will be discussing today are GAAP, and all comparisons are year over year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our press release, including the items that our management uses internally to adjust our GAAP financial results in order to evaluate our operating performance. Our press release also contains a reconciliation of any non-GAAP financial measure to the most comparable GAAP measure. In addition, we have posted to our website a slide deck that visually presents our results and financial outlook. Our press release and filings with the SEC may be obtained from our website at take2games.com. And now I'll turn the call over to Strauss.
Strauss, welcome!
Nicole, good afternoon and thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to report that we concluded fiscal year 2026 with excellent results, including fourth quarter net bookings of $1.58 billion,
1.5,
which was above the high end of our guidance range. Net bookings for the full fiscal year were $6.7 billion,
6.78,
which was approximately $750 million above the initial guidance we provided last May. NBA 2K delivered record net bookings and recurrent consumer spending. Zynga achieved its highest level of net bookings since we acquired the business in 2022. And the Grand Theft Auto series once again exceeded our expectations and continued to drive significant net bookings and deep engagement with its passionate community of players. Fiscal 2027 is poised to be a breakout year for Take-Two.
of course
it is. November 19th release of Grand Theft Auto 6,
Whoa,
arguably the most anticipated entertainment property of all time. And we're excited that Rockstar Games will start their marketing campaign this summer. Our initial financial outlook for fiscal 2027 includes record net bookings of $8 to $8.2 billion.
Wow.
This reflects meaningful growth over last year, led by the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6, along with the successful execution across our entire portfolio. We expect to sustain this higher level of scale and generate strong cash flows well into the future as we release our robust long-term development pipeline and capitalize on new opportunities across our highly established, multifaceted business. Turning to highlights from the quarter, I'll begin with our fantastic mobile performance.
That's all.
Sub Pless grew approximately 25% year over year as Peak introduced new events and features, including Temple Guardians, Deep Quest, and refined level experiences. Match Factory continued to perform with players responding positively to its live service execution and a continuous pipeline of player-friendly features, such as the collectible album. Empires & Puzzles outpaced our forecast and grew 5% over last year, driven by a robust slate of in-game events celebrating the title's 9th anniversary. Color Block Jam grew 15% year over year and remains the highest grossing title in Rollic's history. Top 11 delivered its strongest quarter ever after 16 years in market, driven by superb performance of the Bundesliga and live operations innovation. 2K's mobile offerings posted another solid quarter, with WWE Supercard reaching nearly 39 million lifetime downloads. NBA 2K Mobile continuing to expand its audience. NBA 2K26 Arcade Edition maintaining its top 5 position on the Apple Arcade charts. And NBA 2K All-Star in China growing to nearly 10 million registered users.
10 million registered, whoa.
Our direct-to-consumer channel continues to drive net bookings and margin growth as we integrate additional mobile titles from our portfolio and deepen our relationships with players by reducing payment friction and enhancing the end-to-end user experience, which is generating improvements in conversion and customer loyalty. As the regulatory landscape continues to evolve, we're even more confident in the sustainability and growth profile of this platform. The Grand Theft Auto series continues to outpace expectations significantly and demonstrate incredible momentum leading up to the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. Recurrent consumer spending grew 5% year over year, with strong engagement in GTA Online, driven by a Safe House in the Hills, one of the best performing updates in its history.
Whoa.
This content offering provided a wide range of community-requested features, including mansion properties, the return of Michael DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5, all new missions, vehicles, exclusive GTA Plus benefits, and the powerful new Rockstar Mission Creator that allows content creators to make their own GTA experiences. Sales of Grand Theft Auto 5 advanced further, with nearly 230 million units sold in to date.
What?
GTA Plus
Excuse me?
continues to see significant growth year over year, led by the holiday update and highly attractive monthly benefits, such as the inclusion of NBA 2K26 in its games library. In addition, Rockstar Games' Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved its highest level of annual unit sales since its launch year,
Really?
with over 85 million units sold in to date.
Whoa.
During the quarter, our sports offerings also performed well. NBA 2K26 continued to expand its audience. To date, the title has sold in over 10 million units, representing a 5% increase over NBA 2K25. Recurrent consumer spending grew 10% as we benefited from higher daily active users and games played per user. In keeping with our strategic focus on innovation, Visual Concepts launched Season 5 for NBA 2K26, their first ever college-themed offering, featuring 16 iconic universities, which was welcomed by NBA 2K's vast community and provided a glimpse of what's to come in college basketball for next year and beyond. I'd like to thank our partners at the NBA and the NBA Players Association for their continued engagement and support in our collective mission. On March 13th, 2K and Visual Concepts launched WWE 2K26, which was well received by critics and consumers alike. Engagement has been excellent, with recurrent consumer spending up 20% year over year.
20%?
85 million matches played, an increase of 7% compared to WWE 2K25. 2K is supporting the title with multiple updates through its Ringside Pass. I'd like to thank Nick Khan and his team at TKO for their unwavering support and partnership as we continue to evolve this series further for fans of the game. PGA Tour 2K25 enjoyed a fantastic resurgence. 2K captured an
What? 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 Hello? Hello?
influx of new players and built strong organic interest by aligning Season 5 with the start of the PGA Tour season in January and including the title in PlayStation Plus. During the quarter, our consumers played 60 million rounds of golf, representing a 10% increase over the third quarter. 2K will support the franchise throughout the year with several more content updates. In closing, we're incredibly excited by the promise of our future for our players, our organization, and our shareholders.
Guys, if you're a shareholder, GTA 6 questions only.
For our company, defined by groundbreaking.
I'm surprised he didn't mention the new update for GTA 5.
And operational excellence and record net bookings. With our flexible balance sheet, our strong cash position, and our expectation that we'll generate over $1 billion in operating cash flow this fiscal year, we believe that we're extraordinarily well positioned to take measured creative risks, to pursue creative M&A, and to invest in technology that will unlock greater creative capabilities and operational efficiencies across our organization. I'm immensely proud of our teams and exceedingly optimistic that we'll continue to drive greater success and shareholder value for the long term. I'll now turn the call over to Carl.
Carl!
Thanks, Ross. I'd like to thank our teams for another strong quarter and for laying the groundwork for an exciting chapter in our company's history. We are extremely optimistic about our upcoming pipeline, which includes 29 titles through fiscal 2029. In the interest of precision, we are now only counting mobile games in our pipeline that have been specifically scheduled for worldwide launch within the 3-year window. Our teams continue to develop and test many new titles not reflected in this outlook, some of which may be added to our multi-year count. Fiscal 2027 is set to be a milestone year, led by the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. We plan to release 6 additional titles during the fiscal year, including 2 mobile titles, 3 sports titles, which are NBA 2K27, PGA Tour 2K27, and WWE 2K27, and 1 platform extension. Our labels will also continue to provide new content and experiences that drive engagement and recurring consumer spending across many of our previously released titles. Looking ahead, we currently expect to deliver 22 titles throughout fiscal 2028 and 2029,
22.
including 1 mobile title, 5 sports titles,
Uh,
3 core new IPs,
ooh,
and 13 core existing IPs, which includes 7 sequels and 6 remakes, remasters, and platform extensions.
interesting.
We look forward to sharing more about our groundbreaking pipeline, which we believe will drive a new period of growth and long-term returns for our shareholders. I'll now turn the call over to Lainey.
Lainey!
Thanks, Carl, and good afternoon, everyone. Fiscal 2026 was an exceptional year for Take-Two, as we achieved record net bookings and operating performance. Each of our labels significantly outperformed the initial forecast we provided last May, as our teams maintained their focus on product innovation and delivering the highest levels of quality and value. I'd like to thank our teams for their passion and dedication as we embark on this milestone year marked by the highly anticipated release of Grand Theft Auto 6 and strength across our core businesses.
Oh, she didn't say November 19th, though.
Turning to our results, we delivered fourth quarter net bookings of $1.58 billion, which was above the high end of our guidance range of $1.51 to $1.56 billion. This reflected better than expected performance from the Grand Theft Auto series, several mobile titles, and the Red Dead Redemption series. Recurrent consumer spending growth was strong, increasing 7% over last year and accounting for 82% of net bookings. This included 7% growth for mobile and 5% growth for Grand Theft Auto Online, both of which surpassed our expectations. NBA 2K increased 10%, which represented one of the strongest fourth quarters in franchise history, but was softer than anticipated as trends moderated from the extreme growth we achieved during the second and third quarters of the year. During the quarter, we launched Sid Meier's Civilization 7 for Apple Arcade, PGA Tour 2K25 for Switch 2, and WWE 2K26. GAAP net revenue increased 6% to $1.68 billion, while cost of revenue declined 5%, $741 million. Operating expenses decreased significantly to $928 million, as last year included
Are you firing people?
$1 million impairment expense related to goodwill and acquired intangible assets. On a management basis, operating expenses declined 2% year over year, which was favorable to our guidance due to lower marketing expenditures, some of which shifted out of the period. For fiscal 2026, we achieved net bookings of $6.72 billion, which was above the high end of our guidance range of $6.65 to $6.7 billion.
Hey, 6.7.
Recurrent consumer spending grew 17% and accounted for 78% of net bookings. NBA 2K grew over 30%. Mobile increased 13%, and Grand Theft Auto Online increased 6%, all sharply exceeding our initially guided. Operating cash flow was $624 million compared to our forecast of $450 million, reflecting our fantastic fourth quarter. We spent approximately $163 million in capital expenditures, which due to timing is favorable to our forecast. GAAP net revenue rose 18% to $6.65 billion, and cost of revenue increased 11% to $2.8 billion. Operating expenses decreased significantly to $3.9 billion due to the impairment charges that I mentioned previously from last year's fourth quarter. On a management basis, operating expenses rose 7% year over year, which represented strong leverage over the prior year. Today, we are providing our initial outlook for fiscal 2027. We project net bookings to range from $8 billion to $8.2 billion, which reflects approximately 20% growth over fiscal 2026, primarily due to the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th.
Hey, she said it.
Successful execution across our entire portfolio. The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be the Grand Theft Auto series, NBA 2K, Toon Blast, Match Factory, Empires and Puzzles, the Red Dead Redemption series, Words with Friends, Color Block Jam, and Zynga Poker. We expect recurrent consumer spending to be flat in fiscal 2026 and to represent 65% of net bookings. Our recurrent consumer spending forecast assumes NBA 2K is up high single digits, the Grand Theft Auto series is up, and mobile is down, due to last year's success of Color Block Jam and our assumption that trends will moderate for several of Zynga's mature mobile titles. We expect the net bookings breakdown from our labels to be roughly 36% Rockstar Games, 35% Zynga, and 29% 2K. We are forecasting operating cash flow in excess of $1 billion, and we expect to be in a net cash position by the end of the fiscal year. We plan to deploy approximately $200 million of capital expenditures for game technology and office buildouts. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $7.9 to $8.1 billion and cost of revenue to range from $3.5 to $3.62 billion.
Okay.
Our total operating expenses are expected to range from $4.18 to $4.2 billion. On a management basis, we expect operating expense growth of approximately 8% year over year, which represents significant leverage over fiscal 2026. This growth is largely due to higher marketing expense to support the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 and our new mobile releases, as well as higher R&D costs. Now moving on to our guidance for the fiscal first quarter. We project net bookings to range from $1.32 to $1.37 billion compared to $1.42 billion in the first quarter last year. The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K, the Grand Theft Auto series, Sub Pless, Match Factory, Empires & Puzzles, the Red Dead Redemption series, Color Block Jam, Words with Friends, and Zynga Poker. We project recurrent consumer spending to decline by approximately 3%, which assumes high single-digit growth for NBA 2K and declines for mobile and the Grand Theft Auto series. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $1.45 to $1.5 billion and cost of revenue to range from $578 to $594 million. Operating expenses are planned to range from $926 to $936 million. On a management basis, operating expenses are expected to grow by approximately 3% year over year.
They're hiring
primarily
more
driven
people.
by a modest
for
increase in
GTA 6.
personnel costs. In closing, fiscal 2027 will introduce a new level of operating performance, which we expect to sustain well into the future. Driven by a robust pipeline and expansion opportunities across our core franchises. With our focus on incorporating new technologies and tools, we feel confident in our ability to scale our business, generate operational efficiencies, and leverage the power of our balance sheet, which we believe will drive long-term shareholder returns. Thank you. I'll now turn the call back to Strauss.
Question.
Thanks, Lainey and Carl. On behalf of our entire management team, I'd like to thank our colleagues around the world for their commitment to
GTA 6 questions
to our
only.
strategy of being the most creative, the most innovative, and the most efficient company in the entertainment industry. To our shareholders, I want to express our appreciation.
Of course you do.
We'll now take your questions. Operator?
Operator. GTA 6 questions only.
At this time, if you would like to ask a question, press star, then the number 1 on your telephone.
If it's not GTA 6, get rid of
On
it.
your question, simply press star 1 again. We will pause for just a moment to compile the Q&A roster. Your first question comes from the line of Eric Handler with Roth Capital Partners. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon. Thanks for the question. Maybe just a couple things within the guidance. Looks like, at least on a non-GAAP basis, your operating expenses are looking, let's call it for round number purposes, about $3.8 billion. That's a $300 million incremental increase on a year-over-year basis. How much of that is due to marketing? And when you look at sort of like the trends for the next couple of years for G&A and R&D, what do those trajectories look like? I assume they'll be much smaller than revenue growth.
Yes, that's correct. So we expect to have a lot of leverage over the next couple of years as we continue to scale the business. And for the $300 million hire for this coming year, about half of that is for selling and marketing expenses for the entire company, as we have significant marketing for our entire pipeline of titles that are coming out this year.
Mostly that's GTA 6, mostly.
Okay, that's helpful. And then as a follow-up, how should we think about RCS, and once GTA 6 comes out, how are you sort of thinking about the trajectory of GTA Online when that game is launched?
Rockstar will provide more details on the GTA series when they're ready to talk about that.
Yeah, I think you're asking, though, what do we expect will happen with current consumer spending regarding GTA Online? And look, I think to say that everyone's been pleased by the ongoing trajectory of GTA Online, Red Dead Online, the sales of GTA 5, the sales of Red Dead would be a great understatement. These titles have proven to be vastly more resilient than anyone expected, and I think it's a reflection of the quality of the work that Rockstar has done, despite the fact that Grand Theft Auto 5 is now has been in market for 3 console generations. It continues to sell. It's now up to 230 million units.
That's still crazy.
85 million units.
That's actually still
so. You know, we're so extraordinarily pleased with how Rockstar's titles.
Of course you are. Why would
it's difficult to know exactly how Grand Theft Auto Online will do after the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, but certainly it will stay in market, and certainly there are many consumers who love the title.
GTA 6 online will kill it. 100%.
Thank you, very helpful.
Your next question comes from the line of Colin Sebastian with Baird. Please go ahead.
Thanks. Congratulations on the year. I have a couple of questions as well.
Congratulations.
First off, as cash flow influx per the guidance for the coming fiscal year, how are you guys thinking about capital allocation between returning to shareholders versus other uses? And I have a follow-up.
So, this will sound boringly consistent with our answer to this question. It's the same as it has been for as long as we've been in the position of having positive cash flow and positive cash balances. There are 3 uses of our capital here. First, to support organic growth. This company's story has largely been an organic growth story, and we certainly have expectations for organic growth in fiscal 27. And we believe that fiscal 27 is setting a new benchmark, a new standard for this company going forward. And that's all organic. But as you can see from our numbers, we have to invest to be in a position where we can grow in that way. And our balance sheet and our P&L allows us to do just that. Well, that'll continue. The second use of our capital is very selectively when it makes strategic sense, and let me emphasize this, when it's accretive. We are willing to engage in inorganic opportunities. The most recent meaningful one was, of course, the acquisition of Zynga in 2022 for $9.7 billion in cash and stock, and then more recently the acquisition of Gearbox. And so, I'm proud to say that all of our acquisitions have turned out to be accretive and successful over nearly 2-decade period. That's pretty breathtaking for corporations, not generally the case. And I think that's because we're immensely disciplined. You're not going to see us doing deals hand over fist, but assuming our balance sheet continues to improve, I think you could imagine more inorganic growth in the future as well. And we've already said in this release today that we expect to be in a net cash position by the end of the fiscal year. And finally, we return capital to the shareholders when it makes sense. So far, we've done that through share buybacks, and they are opportunistic. We believe that share buybacks make sense for our shareholders when they are executed at deep value. Our last buyback was done at $158 a share. We'll see how the stock opens tomorrow, but I think no matter what, that was a pretty good plan on our side. So, like all stocks, they move around different price points. Our stock traded down as low as, I think, 195 in the last 6 weeks. And, there is an opportunity to return capital to the shareholders when it makes sense.
Thanks for the reminder on those, Strauss. I guess maybe as a follow-up, and maybe some of the structural issues in the industry, including sales of current-gen consoles. I'm just curious how that impacts, your thinking, your assumptions in terms of establishing pricing and pre-order expectations for titles like GTA 6 in the coming year. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what would the relationship be from your point of view?
great question.
The number of the install base of hardware may not be as high in this current console generation as it might otherwise have been. Certainly value price points for certain titles have done well versus premium pricing. So those considerations.
Look, when we look at pricing, I would not say we look at it in the context of the install base. We absolutely look at pricing in the context of the property itself. And so what we want to do in every situation, whether that's console, mobile, PC, frontline, or catalog, is deliver to the consumer
GTA 6 is going mobile, what?
Value than what we charge. We want the consumer to have a great experience. We think a consumer experience is the intersection of what you get and what you pay for it. And probably a great example of that is Mafia: The Old Country, which is a terrific title. But it's not, it's not a 100-hour experience, it's not a 50-hour experience. And so we priced the title at $50, and consumers were thrilled, and we had a massive hit in our hands. I suspect we could have priced it at a higher level. We wanted to make sure that consumers loved it, and part of loving something is feeling good about what you pay for it.
Maybe it'll even be less than $69.69. Interesting.
Your next question comes from the line of Doug Creutz with TD Cowen. Please go ahead.
Hey, thank you. I wanted to ask, in the context of your guidance that mobile, you're assuming is down this year, based on some attenuation in the performance of older games. Is that based on anything you're seeing in the year to date, or is that more of a, hey, these are older titles, let's be prudent in our outlook? Similar to, I think, for many years, you guys sort of said we expect GTA Online to be down because it's a many-year-old live service game, and then we typically do better. Can you just give some context around that, and then also what you might be assuming for your 2 new mobile launches within that guide? Thank you.
So it's a very fair question. We had a great year at Zynga, and I think it's more the way you characterize it, which is we're not prepared to guide to continually beating expectations materially to any business unit. So we do guide as we see it, and this is how we see it. However, as you said, it is a reflection of the fact that some titles that were newer last year are older this year. Now, all that said, Toon Blast was up 25%. And it's a very
what the fuck is Toon Blast, by the way?
So we do have opportunities to exceed our expectations now and then. But this is our best estimate sitting here today. As far as our expectations around new launches, we in the mobile side particularly, we never anticipate huge numbers because it's just impossible to do so. Hit ratios are just too low. So our guidance would typically reflect our expectations around the marketing spend in the year, because we would never guide around doing something silly. In the mobile business, if you're getting bad immediate results from a marketing spend, you stop doing it. And our dev costs are pretty manageable in the mobile world. So I would say, unlike say console, where you have a big release, I'm not going to give you the example you want. So we have basketball coming up. We know how many units it sold so far. 10 million units sold in today. We know the prior year, the year before that, we had a sense of the market. We can estimate that pretty well within a band. But with mobile, we just don't have the ability to do that. So I think it is, you correctly intuited that our mobile numbers would not include an expectation for some massive new release hit.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Corey Carpenter with JP Morgan. Please go ahead.
JP Morgan.
Good afternoon. I had 2 questions on NBA 2K. Clearly, I think record year for the franchise this year. But hoping you could expand a bit on the trends you saw in the quarter. I think they moderated, you said in the prepared remarks, a little more than you had expected. So what did you see there? And then, Carl, maybe could you talk a bit about the engagement that you saw with the initial college basketball rollout? Thank you.
Carl, I need you.
So for NBA, this is one of our strongest quarters for Q4 in the franchise history. In terms of looking at our expectations, this reflects the extreme growth of Q2 and Q3, where we saw a high concentration of spending from our most engaged players early in the year, which left less upside opportunity heading into Q4. So that's really what we saw in Q4 this year.
And on the college piece, yeah, we are very excited about our college release for season 5. I would describe it at this point as it's a taste of what's to come. We did a deal with that features 16 universities. It's basically validated our expectations and the opportunity that we think could be very meaningful for us going forward. So the short answer is stay tuned. It's very exciting for us, and we're very happy how things have turned out so far.
GTA 6. Ask more questions about it.
And maybe as a follow-up, Strauss, on the last earnings call, Google Genie had just launched in beta. There's been some conversations more recently around the ability for AI to perhaps create GTA 6 in a couple of months. I know this is a bit of a generic high-level question you touched on before, but just given this remains a pretty big debate among investors thought it'd be helpful to hear your latest views just around what you're seeing in AI and how you expect it to change the gaming industry and Take-Two in particular. Thanks.
We remain enormously optimistic. Technology helped build this company. Video games are created largely inside computers and always have been. When I started the video game business in 1993, we were making 32-bit games.
Daddy's old.
And they certainly didn't look anything like they do today, and that's all driven by tech. I think the sort of confusion surrounds a belief that somehow more efficient asset creation puts us at some disadvantage or creates a competitive advantage for someone else. And I just don't believe that's the case. To the extent that technology allows anyone to do a better job in asset creation, naturally we'll avail ourselves of the same technology. If you take a look at the tech in market that is currently licensed for the creation of video games, it's licensed broadly. No one exclusively licenses technology for video games. So if a competitor has access to AI and that allows someone to do something better, quicker, cheaper, then we would have access to the same thing. The second point that I've made that I would stand behind is that the asset creation is not the same as hit creation. So the entire story around the Gemini release was, wow, you can create assets that look like video games more easily than you could before. I hope that's true because that'll benefit us naturally. We have three-part strategy: be the most creative, be the most innovative, be the most efficient. Seems to me that even if it doesn't help with creativity, it certainly should help with efficiency and innovation. So that could be thrilling, but we do have to remind ourselves asset creation is not the same as hit creation. And the best example of that is, there are thousands of new mobile releases a year, but there's a handful of new mobile hits a year, and we make some. Despite the fact that everyone has access to the same tech, because everyone licenses exactly the same underlying technology for the creation of mobile titles as we do. I remain highly optimistic. Now I'll give you a real world example. I was visiting one of our studios, and they showed me some advertisements that they were putting together to advertise their games. And these were
GTA 6
ads, and they were funny and cute, 15 to 30 second ad units that you've seen a zillion times. They were all created with AI, licensed AI, legal AI. And the script was done in-house for free, well, by colleagues who work at the company already. And the software was used, AI software was used. The entire cost of making the spot was zero. And previously we hired third-party companies to actually create those with human beings. And those spots could cost $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. Now, please note, we, not only were we not interested in reducing our headcount to make this happen, we didn't have the opportunity to reduce our headcount to make this happen. The entire marketing team at this particular studio is 2 people. They're doing a great job. But what is AI has allowed them to
maybe it's not GTA 6.
Make great stuff and do it cheaper. This is all a benefit to our company.
GTA 6 marketing is a lot more than 2 people.
Your next question comes from the line of Chris Schul with UBS. Please go ahead.
Great, thank you. Strauss, I believe it was a few quarters ago you mentioned your expectations for GTA 6 continue to increase. Any updates you can provide on your general expectations and levels of confidence for the franchise based on the indicators you have at this point? And how do you expect that this title will perform relative to GTA 5? And then, Lainey, maybe, I know there's a lot of noise to margins this year with the marketing and the software amort, but I believe I heard you said there's a lot of leverage over the next few years. But can you just remind us how you're thinking about the ability to return to the historic margin levels that Take-Two used to see? Thank you.
I don't recall the comment you alluded to. I think I've always said the same thing, which is, how could we not be? We're all extraordinarily excited about what Rockstar Games is working on. We're all incredibly enthusiastic about the upcoming release. And equally, this is a management team that never claims success before it occurs. And I'm pretty sure that every time we have the luxury of having
they got the money
about an upcoming release that look good, I've said, we absolutely never opine on how high is up. We certainly work toward the best result and hope for the best result. But that is out of our hands. What's in the hands of Rockstar from a development point of view and a marketing point of view is trying to make the best entertainment property they possibly can and then bringing it effectively to consumers all over the world. That's what we aim to do. And we do feel really, really good about it.
Of course you do.
Margin improvement remains a key priority in our financial strategy, but we recognize that margins will fluctuate over time based on a variety of factors. In fiscal 2027, we're reaching a new level of operating performance, which we expect to sustain well into the future, driven by a robust pipeline and expansion opportunities across our core franchises. So as we operate at this new level and generate operational efficiencies through reduction efforts and leveraging new technologies, including AI, we aim to enhance our margin profile over time. So if you think about our operating expense leverage, it represents our largest opportunity, which we believe we can achieve as we grow our scale both organically and inorganically. We've mentioned previously that gross margins of many of our titles are affected by the increasing cost of development. So we've been making many structural improvements, including the driving efficiencies and reducing expenses. So you've seen some of that coming through the P&L in the last couple of years and the leverage we've seen in the last year in terms of our operating expenses. Also, the D2C efforts in mobile, that's also working towards improving our margins. So this was a year where we scaled the business meaningfully and we achieved strong leverage on our expense structure. So we'll continue to do that as we look into the future.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Andrew Marak with Raymond James. Go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my questions. Maybe one on the Rockstar Mission Creator. I know Strauss called that out in the prepared remarks as an interesting factor. I guess, are there any learnings from the early days of that and some of the recent missions that were created as you look to scale UGC and some of your Rockstar properties? And then I have a follow-up.
Look, we're trying to meet players where they are, and to the extent that people want to have a hand in creation, there are numerous opportunities for them to do so. So, I just think it's incredibly exciting, and our company embraces these advances. So, we're not precious about what we do here. We're open-minded. Another example of that is the 5M business. Where this started as sort of a business that was outside of our four walls, and now it's a business that's inside our four walls, and we're thrilled that it is.
Okay, thank you. And then maybe one more on mobile, if I could. I know that there has been some kind of correlation between the mobile business and macroeconomic factors in the past. I guess, what level of conservatism might you be baking into the guide around general economic conditions as it relates to the mobile business? Thank you.
Well, look, we're not economists, although we certainly have a point of view about where the economy is going, and that is one.
Oh. Chat, we lost them.
One of the factors we consider when we go guidance.
They're back.
Your next question comes from the line of Matthew Cost with Morgan Stanley.
How many questions?
Please go ahead.
Good.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking the question. Strauss, there's a comment you made in the prepared remarks about your expectation to sustain higher levels of scale going forward. Just given the potential for Grand Theft Auto's performance this year, that's a high bar to clear going forward. So as investors think about the opportunity to sustain your scale off of that base, how should they think about the mix between just an ongoing significant revenue contribution from Grand Theft Auto versus the pipeline that you went into some good detail on the prepared remarks discussing? And then I have one follow-up. Thank you.
It reminds me of my SATs. It's box D, all of the above.
All of the above.
Okay.
Your next question comes from the line of James Heaney.
They didn't even let him. What?
Go ahead.
They didn't even let him do the follow-up.
Yeah, great. Maybe just diving in again on mobile. It's just been impressive to see continued growth of Toon Blast and Match Factory as kind of the biggest drivers for the segment. I was just hoping you could go in some detail about the unique drivers across those franchises that you think has sort of enabled them to continue growing this far after the initial launch. Thanks.
Well, actually, very different. So Toon Blast's been around for a really long time. Match Factory is relatively new. So Match Factory last year was still in growth mode. And we've projected that it would moderate. We'll see what actually happens. Toon Blast is a legacy title, and with regard to Toon Blast, what you're seeing is a title where the consumers who are involved are getting more and more involved, and that's a reflection of the content that Peak is putting into the game and offers that are made to consumers. So basically, with regard to a legacy title, where you may not have a sharp growth curve on DAUs, you will have an effort to actually serve the consumers we have much more effectively. I think that's what you're seeing in Toon Blast. Match Factory is still in pretty steep early. It's not that old a title, so they're very different. We need to have, we need to be muscular in both areas. We need to be able to, to run our live services businesses really well for a long, long time. And Zynga does a phenomenal job at that. But by the way, so does Rockstar, right? GTA Online is a live services business. It's 13 years old, but that online is a legacy live services business. So NBA 2K Online is a live services business. And we have to do everything well here. It's what makes this place an exciting place to work. We've got a pipeline of frontline titles. We have to turn them into hits. We don't always succeed, but we have to try. We have live services business that I just mentioned. We have to optimize those across both mobile, console, and PC. And then, of course, we have a catalog. And when you add it all up, and we do a good job across the board, you get the kind of year that we got last year, and we now expect to make a meaningful step up. Obviously driven largely by the launch of GTA 6, but also driven by performance of the rest of the business. And then we expect to set that as a new base from which to grow, and that's a reflection of firing on all cylinders. Undoubtedly, we'll have some lapses along the way. We don't know where the lapses will be. But, if history is any guide, we'll also have some titles that will meaningfully beat expectations going forward. And part of our three-part strategy of being the most creative, the most innovative, and the most efficient is indeed to be the most innovative. And if you look at the history of the company, we've been a leader in innovations, whether that's cross-development or marketing. And I have no doubt in the coming years we'll be able to innovate further. And I don't know exactly what form that'll take, but I would just note that this company doesn't look anything like it did 19 years ago, despite still being in the interactive entertainment business. Lots of what we do here didn't even exist back then. And this industry, never mind the company, is still on a sharp growth curve in terms of its cohort of engaged consumers and the opportunities to do new things and bring those new things to people in new ways.
Helpful context. Thank you.
Questions?
Your next question comes from the line of Jason Bazinet with Citi. Please go ahead.
I just had a quick historical question. In the past, when you've been confronted with, these big titles, like, I don't know, whether it's GTA 4 or 5 or the last two Red Deads, how accurate would you say your firm, your management team was in terms of predicting, how well these titles would do? Were there some that sort of disappointed, or others that really beat, or were they sort of all within a pretty tight confidence interval in terms of your own internal expectations?
So with regard to the titles you mentioned, as it happened, they all performed better than we had expected. We've had plenty of other titles.
Of course they
did. Thankfully, not of late.
Okay.
And they tend to be few and far between. But it would not be accurate to say that our expectations are always exceeded, not accurate in the least. And that's why, we are, I think, appropriately humble around here. This is the entertainment business. It is unforgiving. We try our hardest. We do not always succeed.
Understood. Thank you for that color.
Your next question comes from the line of Alec Brundolo.
That was a good question.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, hey, thanks so much for the question. I appreciate it. I think I want to maybe try to ask Colin Sebastian's question in a little bit of a different way. I think that there's been a lot of conversations in the industry over the last several months about the growth of Roblox, the growth of lower priced games on Steam and the $10 to $20 price point. It seems like it's mostly driven by younger gamers. Obviously Take-Two doesn't participate meaningfully in those categories. You have, a couple of lower priced games in the $50 range like Mafia. I think the question is what is the level of confidence that the newer cohort of gamers will graduate into more premium AAA experiences over time? I think the question is is the young person that's playing Roblox, are they going to want to play $80 Grand Theft Auto 6 when they grow up? or might they be habituated onto lower
$80.
Any thoughts there would be helpful.
So actually, it's the contrary. When entertainment properties are aimed at children, you know, I don't know if you have children, but right around the age of like 10 or 11, they do not want to be children anymore. They want to be teenagers. So one of the issues, and this is not by way of being critical of anyone else in the industry, but one of the issues with children's programming, whether that's linear entertainment or interactive entertainment, is that, you know, children reach a certain point, they don't want to be engaged with kids programming anymore, even if it's appealing to them. So it's not that a certain kind of kids-oriented interactive entertainment is necessarily a feeder to what we do in certain parts of this company. Remember, we also do make plenty of entertainment around here that's available for all audiences. But with regard to our M-rated titles, it's not necessarily the case that something else is a feeder to it. It's a different business. But it is a business that is only available if you're 17 or above. And I think 17. If you engage with interactive entertainment,
I think you meant to say 18
above, bud. It's very difficult for me to imagine that you wouldn't be incredibly interested in our M-rated titles, specifically one that is coming up.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Your next question comes from the line of Eric Sheridan with Goldman Sachs. Please go ahead.
Thanks so much for taking the question. Building on two of the topics we've talked about on the call so far, with respect to mobile advertising and building additional optimization around user acquisition, how do you think about the signals as more mobile advertising becomes driven by AI and machine learning with respect to either being able to deploy more dollars at a higher return on ad spend or possibly becoming more efficient with respect to advertising? And if possible, I have a quick follow-up.
Well, we certainly try to do that. You know, we work with AppLovin and we are trying to optimize, of course, our return on ad spend. And sometimes things are going really well in the market. Other times we're frustrated in the market, depending on what's going on. There have been moments, for example, when we really couldn't get out there and spend because, you know, we could not find inventory at a price that made sense. There are other times when we can do that. That changes. It's our job to make sure that we understand the payback period on what we're spending. And we have very tight guidelines about that. But you have to be on top of it all the time because when you spend money in mobile, as you know, you're spending it based on an expectation and you'll earn it back over a period of time. That expectation is based on prior history, but prior history isn't always dispositive with regard to what happens in the future. So we are constantly on a daily basis tuning up our models that will inform how we spend money on user acquisition. As I said, sometimes it's greater, sometimes it's lower. We also have this weird anomaly, which I'm sure you're aware of, which is if we're out of the UA business for a period of time because we don't like it, of course we make more money because there's no UA that's spent that comes back the same day in its entirety. Sometimes you get a really quick payback period. We have had experiences where the payback period has been as quick as 90 days. And I don't think we talk publicly about our expectations around the payback period in general. But let's just say I think we're more conservative than most. To answer your question, are there new opportunities to be more efficient in this area? Yes, I believe so. And of course, it's not lost on anyone that after Apple changed their attribution characteristics, the entire industry was challenged. But you can see from our own results with Zynga last year that we have surmounted those challenges and we feel pretty good about how the business operates now.
Okay.
Great. And if I could just ask one more, with respect to your approach to go to market with DTC, any new learnings about what the opportunity set might look like or the ceiling of that opportunity might be to grow the percentage of mix from DTC over time? Thanks so much.
Well, look, I've been saying for a long time that I thought sort of the competitive landscape and the regulatory landscape would be favorable with regard to our overall distribution costing and taking as part of our overall distribution cost, our D2C cost, which is materially lower than third-party cost, but multiplied by the share of market related to DTC. And we have said that, you know, that share has been growing. We have not talked about what percent it is or where it's going. What we want to make sure, though, is two things. Number one, we want to be where the consumer is. The goal of this company is not to control distribution. The goal of this company is to make hits and bring them to consumers wherever they are, however they want them. and of course to do so on economic terms. We value our third-party retailers greatly. We especially value them when they provide marketing opportunities for us. And we understand that there's value in the marketing that third-party retailers can provide. And that would intersect with how much they charge us for access to their consumers. So the more value a third-party retailer provides to us from a marketing point of view, the more comfortable we are working with them. At the same time, there is a role for direct-to-consumer opportunities. For us, it's all of the above.
Okay.
Your next question comes from the line of Mike Hickey with StoneX. Please go ahead.
Hey, Strauss, Carl, Laney, Nicole, congrats, guys, on a great year and a great guide. Very exciting. Just two questions, Strauss. First, I think you referenced before being astonished by Rockstar's marketing creativity. Clearly, they've got precedent there. Can you talk, I guess, philosophically about how Rockstar thinks about building anticipation for a game launch at this scale, and how beneficial
they already have that
effort could be in terms of sustaining or even building demand for around the current GTA ecosystem, and if that ancillary benefit is baked into your guidance? Follow-up.
Thanks for the question. I'm obviously not going to go into detail. What we've said about marketing GTA 6 is that marketing will start this summer, and as you know, any information around releases and marketing comes from our labels, and that shouldn't be news to you. That said, do we see in any release, no matter how highly anticipated it is, both the need to market the title and the opportunity in marketing the title? We do. And I was asked about this earlier, and because I absolutely refuse to use a title of ours as an example, I use someone else's. And I said, so there's a new release of Mission Impossible, and it's starring Tom Cruise. Like, we all know what that looks like, and I, for one, am going to see that movie. Like, I'm going to see that movie. But Paramount still spends a whole lot of money to market that, to make sure that people know it's out, and it's great, and it's worth seeing. And I think that's the story of the entertainment business. So, I don't think there's any situation where one can expect to have a massive hit and not engage heavily in the marketing. And, I think that will be true for this company across the board.
Guys, we're going to go see Mission Impossible. Who knew?
I think this company does spectacular
Mission Impossible
marketing.
guy.
Whatever we did last year, we got to do better this year. Whatever we do this year, we're going to do better next year. We demand it of ourselves, and frankly, the market demands it of us.
Nice. The on AI, Strauss, not to be redundant, you gave a really thorough answer, but maybe just for clarification, do you feel like at this point you've got broad buy-in from your studio leadership around the use of AI tools, not just in marketing, but in game development? And when you think about these tools over time, I know you're doing a lot in terms of investing in product tools related to AI. Do you think this will allow you and your studio teams to unlock maybe some dormant franchise IP or even new IP that may not have been produced over the last decade plus due to resource constraints? And if that's the case, would you look to build headcount into that opportunity?
Ooh. I want to see what he says about this.
I think that everyone is bought into the possibilities of new technology. And I think there are times when some of my colleagues think I'm too conservative on the topic. I've actually never been accused internally of going too fast or doing crazy stuff. I think I probably err on the side of being a little more conservative. Think about it. The people who are on the front lines of developing here are absolute experts in software, in art, and video games. And the way they got the job to work at a company like this is because they were on the front lines, and because they were innovating, and they were highly creative, and because they were efficient. So you have to assume that they're going to be the first people to embrace new technology that allows them to do a better job. That said, we're known for making these beautiful handcrafted titles around here. And any technology that we use, I think, will be in the hands of immensely creative people. and will take the form of handcrafting. Our art is created in computers. It always has been. But our art is created by human beings.
Let's see what people are
saying. And I believe that will continue to be the case.
Thanks, guys.
Your next question comes from the line of Brian Pitts with BMO Capital Markets. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the questions. I'll try a couple here. Any additional color you can provide on GTA 6 around your framework for the PC release, as well as if the game, has any chance of being cross-platform? Also, any best estimates on when we could see a pre-sale launch for the game? If not, perhaps you could at least provide your best estimate of timing on hearing more of these details. Thanks.
Yeah, as you know, look, the PC market's a great market, and it's growing for console type titles, and it's a market we serve avidly. And virtually all of our hit titles end up on all platforms over time. That said, Rockstar Games has announced GTA 6 for console only so far, and we're excited about our November 19th release.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Ron Song with Wolf Research. Please go ahead.
Hey guys, thanks for the question. Just turning back to NBA. I know Lady talked about the fourth quarter, but as we look at fiscal 27 and laughing at third, I guess, is there anything you can share, break down on what gives you the line of sight to being able to sustain a high single digits? I guess I'm really trying to get at how you think about the stage of growth for monetization and engagement for the basketball franchise, noting what Carl said about the state team comment. Thanks.
So we're incredibly proud of NBA 2K's fiscal 2026 record-breaking results, and we're applying the successful learnings to our strategy for this year, including within NBA 2K27. And while fiscal 2026 set records, we have a consistent track record of delivering strong, sustainable RCS growth, and are confident in doing so in fiscal 2027. So, when VC looks at the game each year, they just do not, sort of rest on their laurels. They continue to make this game bigger and better every year. And we've seen that time and time again.
Your next question comes from the line of Martin Yang with Oppenheimer. Please go ahead.
Hi, thank you for taking my question. One question on mobile. Zynga has meaningful presence in Turkey with Raw Lake and Key. Can you maybe comment on whether those studios have benefited from the local government policy that favors developers that was released this year?
So obviously we've had a lot of great success in the Turkish market from a development perspective. Some of our biggest and best titles or studios are in Turkey. We have a fantastic relationship with our developers there, and we love being in that environment. In terms of sort of the government influence, the government opportunities, to the extent that there are opportunities available in any jurisdiction where we operate, we would take advantage of those as much as we possibly can. Local jurisdictions are very important business partners to us, and it's something that we take very seriously because it's an opportunity. It's not only good for us, but it's also good for the local markets.
Thanks, Carl.
Your next question comes from the line of Omar Dessouky with Bank of America. Please go ahead.
Hey, it's these guys that won the $80 game.
Question. So Strauss, I was in the audience at a conference you spoke at recently, and you made a couple of comments that really caught my attention. So one comment was that you would price your games to reflect the value that they provide for consumers. And then a second comment was that the retail price of video games has gone down in real terms over the years. So do your comments imply that you also believe a $70 price tag would be too low for GTA 6 relative to its value to consumers? Because by that logic, a $70 price tag implies to me that the consumer value of GTA 6 will also go down. Now, if I misheard your comments, I apologize. However, if my logic is flawed, then what would a $70 price tag imply about the consumer value of GTA 6 relative to its predecessor?
I think what I was trying to get at was on real terms, video games have become a better and better deal for consumers over a period of time, and that's a good thing. So I don't think the comments are in conflict. In other words, if you can give people something really great and you can offer it on really favorable economic terms, that's a win-win.
They should
So
just
really
come out and say the
point
game is
that even though I think the
$69.99.
value has grown materially. Certainly a video game, released today is vastly more exciting, compelling, intriguing, and longer-lasting entertainment than it was when I was at Crystal Dynamics in 1993. But in real terms, frontline prices have declined. I was using that as a backdrop to point out that we think that the most important thing is to deliver the best entertainment on earth. And then the second most important thing is to do it on really favorable economic terms. But I didn't mean to guide in any way, how you should think about our upcoming unannounced price on any release. That'll become clear to the market in the fullness of time. Whatever it is, though, we want it to represent enormous value to the consumer.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Your next question comes from the line of Clay Griffin with MoffettNathanson LLC. Please go ahead.
Thanks. Good afternoon. You all had such success with, I think you coined the phrase actually, tethered free to play with GTA Online. It helped you sell full game units, and full game unit sales helped onboard people onto GTA Online. I know the industry has changed a lot over the years, but and you haven't announced any pricing or packaging as it relates to this topic. But just curious if there are dynamics, evolutions in the industry that would make that decision different than the decision you so successfully used with GTA 5 and GTA Online, the tethered free-to-play strategy.
I think, of course, not having announced any online version for GTA 6, it certainly would be premature to talk about, an upcoming business model for something that we haven't talked about. But I think conceptually, we pride ourselves.
You just announced it. Congratulations. Woo!
Open-minded and trying to meet consumers where they are.
Who knew that there was going to be an online? Who knew?
Or experience for those consumers. And that's what we've been talking about a lot on this call. When it really comes down to what does this company think about? 24/7, what do I think about? I think about making sure that this is an enterprise that more so than any other entertainment enterprise on earth focuses on making hit properties that excite and engage consumers. That's what we all think about. Right now, I'm in a room with, our staff, right? They're in this room, we're staff executives, right? The IR
Wow,
team,
who knew?
Finance team,
Who knew?
Operations team, legal team. But our job, we don't make the titles here. We don't market them. Not in this room. Not the room that's talking to you today. But our mission is to make great entertainment properties. And if we get that right as an organization, all 14,000 people, full-time colleagues and contractors associated with Take-Two and our affiliates focus on making the best entertainment on earth, then everything else will take care of itself. Naturally, we have to be the most thoughtful people, the most aggressive people with regard to market and distribution. And by the way, legal activities, finance activities, accounting activities, tax activities as well. That's our job. The mission of the organization is to make great entertainment. And having spent a long time in every entertainment business service, I can tell you one thing. Hits cure all ills. Make great hits over and over and over again. You're going to have a great enterprise. And we're so proud of everything this company does, and we're so proud of the culture in which we do it.
Of course you are.
But if we don't get up every day and make hits, none of that matters. So that's our job. That's what we focus on. And frankly, the results that we're talking about today and the guidance that we gave you for tomorrow, all of that is based on having made hits, having delivered hits, and an expectation that we are going to bless you, and an expectation that we're going to continue doing just that at a higher and higher level.
Your next question comes from the line of Drew Crum, B. Riley Securities. Please go ahead.
Drew. Boy, I didn't know you were
Hey
calling.
guys, good afternoon. So looking at your net bookings guidance, how, if in any way, is potential cannibalization from GTA 6 influencing your view or range of outcomes you see for fiscal 27? Thanks.
Wow, that's the only question you ask? Wow.
Cannibalization doesn't really apply to the entertainment business. In the entertainment business, you compete against everything. You compete against your competitors. You compete against yourselves. You compete against nothing. You know, the choice to do nothing. So if you're in the grocery business, like everyone needs to eat. So you're competing with the grocery store next door. But with regard to entertainment, you know, if there's something that you want in the market and then there's something else that you want, you'll try to buy both. And if there's nothing that you want, you won't buy either. So there's no one-to-one cannibalization. And in fact, history shows that when there's a big hit in the market, you know what it does? It energizes consumers around the entertainment market and they consume more. So I actually think if we're fortunate enough to have the kind of year that we expect, maybe we'll even do a little better than we expect. That's not just going to be good for Take-Two and our labels. It's going to be good for the industry as a whole.
How many cops are going by this guy? Jeez.
Thanks, Charles.
That concludes our question and answer session. I will now turn the call back to Strauss Zelnick for closing remarks.
I've spoken an awful lot today, and as you pointed out, I've been in a bunch of conferences lately too, so maybe no one needs to hear any more than me, more from me. I would like to say this though. We delivered great results that we talked about today, and we set our guidance that reflects great results going forward. All of that comes from our colleagues around the world. So I want to take a minute to express this management team's enormous gratitude and my personal gratitude to our creative teams, our marketing teams, and our distribution teams, and our finance teams, and our operations teams all over the world, in more than 100 offices around the world, if I'm not mistaken, who work incredibly hard in an incredibly dedicated way to support our collective mission. All of this is because of their work. I get to organize the victory lap. So thank you to our team. And then I'd like to take a moment also to thank our shareholders and everyone who supports us and the people who attended this call. It's always nice to have a good news call, and we're really happy to share with you all.
Oh, okay. So, basically, he basically confirmed trailer 3. He basically said, you're not getting shit until, like, the 23rd. He basically confirmed that. Which is interesting. So, maybe the 23rd, maybe the 30th. Who knows? Who actually knows? But that's interesting. That was a very interesting call. What do you have to say about it, sir? I actually still can't believe how much GTA 5 is sold. That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy to me. Yeah. Who knew? So basically everything starts in summer. Which is not that far away. It's not that far away. Well, before we go, I want you to hit notify me on Minecraft Live because you don't want to miss Minecraft Live. And that's really about it. Go ahead and like and subscribe with notifications if you're brand new around here. It would mean the world to us. Any closing remarks? Okay. Well, YouTube recommends these videos on your screen, and go watch them. And goodbye, everybody. Bye!